Holy shit. Good fucking god. This man likes titties? Titties? Oh my god. What an irredeemable piece of shit. Now that that's out of my system, let's have a nice, calm discussion about Denji from one of my favorite anime and manga, Chainsaw Man. Oh, and spoilers. Sorry. If you, like me, are a fan of Chainsaw Man, then you've probably seen this idea of Denji being nothing but a horny maniac tossed around. Which, to be fair, is somewhat true. But I feel like it's kinda misrepresenting him a bit, because yeah, he's a horn dog, but there's so much more to his character than just that. I feel like his real actual problems and his struggles with getting to bust are very intertwined. Denji, as a character, is primarily motivated by lust, and that's where a lot of people stop with him.
Oh, he's just a horny guy.
No, he's not just a horny guy. He's a character that's been given so much less than the bare minimum that when he does get it, he's willing to do anything and everything to keep it, even if he's not smart enough to understand exactly what he wants or has. Because yes, he's an idiot, but for good reason. He was never afforded the opportunity to pursue an education, he never went to school, he never made friends, and he never grew. From an entirely too early of an age, he became stuck, stagnant in this "it'd be cool if this happened" kind of mindset, where he dreamt his future would be better, but because of the circumstances that were forced onto him, all he could do was hope and dream. But when this dream is obtainable, when he's able to grab it, he holds the fuck onto it as hard as he can. But despite how hard he held, it still slipped out. It still crumbled, and he still lost. Everything important to Denji, and everything he's learned to hold dear, gets systematically and gruesomely torn from him. And what does he do after this normalcy that he's learned to take for granted is taken away from him? He copes. He copes in a way that isn't good, that isn't healthy. He copes with horny. He tries to go to a brothel, but can't, and once he's faced with that fact, after he stopped being penis brain and he gets some pre-nut clarity, this happens. What? Why can't I keep my priorities straight? My pet's died, Nayuta's missing, and I'm trying to go to a brothel? I want to be Chainsaw Man for the praise and the acknowledgement. What a load of crap. The truth is all I really wanted was for the ladies to be all over me, so I could have tons of sex. I'm always thinking with my dick. It's not funny! It's all my dick's fault. I can't fight it. It ruins everything around me. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Your pecker's the problem? Then I'll cut it off for you. Come with me. Now I won't show the rest because it does get very explicit, but it happened. He finally got what he wanted. Sexual gratification with a girl he has some semblance of a connection with. And what do you think happens after that? If he truly is just a horn dog, then he should be ecstatic over getting to bust, right? No. Well, I don't think what he's feeling here is sadness. I do believe he is very confused. And while this isn't the focus going forward, it stuck with me. This character who's had no good experiences with women, or really any in general, he's not gonna be like, hell yeah, I just busted a fatty in this dark, depressing alleyway. No. He unintentionally puts on this air of happy comedic relief character. A role that is so ingrained into him that when he does show some genuine sadness, people think he's fucking joking. And why is this? Why is he made to play this role? This role of the fool that can only think of titties and ass. I believe it's because if he didn't, then the crushing weight of every way that he's been wronged or taken over would just shatter him. And I think that makes him a beautifully written character. Now, some people will see the anime and solely judge him off that, which I get to an extent, but you're judging a character that hasn't had the chance to develop yet. Even in the manga, as of right now, rather than dwelling on the girl he kinda liked betraying him, he chooses to worry about cranking one out. As much as I would love for this to happen, I don't think Denji's ever going to truly mature and become a wholesome boy who settles down with Asa in the future. But I do think him growing in and then out of a character that solely thinks with his member is kind of compelling, because Denji isn't that complicated. He is a layered character. but he's not too deep. What is up, my fellow degenerates? If you watched this far, I appreciate it, really, but I just wanted to let you know, I don't do this kind of discussion stuff too often. I usually just make stories or yap or bitch about Digimon. I do plan on making more stuff like this later, but I kind of have to like really like the character first, and there's not too many characters that I'm like super into, you know, depression's a bitch. But if you do happen to like stuff like this, you know, people on the internet talking at you, I've got good fucking news for you, bud. Listen here. Here's a whole playlist of people I think are pretty cool. If you don't click, it'll cry. A boom boom ch, a boom boom ch, a boom boom ch. Yeah, this is my ending song. Something about Eobard Thawne.